In this video we're just talking about the recording mode for the shutter in the Panasonic GH6. So by default when we switch on the camera, the way it kind of works is that we can kind of jump into the camera, depress the shutter. If we're in a focus mode it will do it. If we're in manual we need to be using these controls, but if we jump in we can kind of push the shutter fully down. Once we're focused it will start recording. You can see our red frame indicators on there. If that's not switched on your camera, you can find out how to do that in the video linked. And then we can press the shutter again, that switches it off. For me, I don't really like that for the video modes, and obviously for the photo modes that's absolutely fine, but for me, for the video mode, I sort of find that gets in the way because I do quite a lot of focusing, and quite often I'm using the front shutter rather than the AF focus on the back. So if you're used to just back focusing all the time, then that's probably, you probably won't find it too annoying. But because I focus on the front quite often, I find that sometimes it records when I don't want it to, and I just really find it gets in the way of what I'm trying to do. So you can actually disable that if you want to by coming into the cog menu. So second one down, jump into the it says AF but it's the focus and shutter menu, and you can see here, look, we've got assign record to shutter button, and then you can actually just switch that off. So now I'm a bit close to focus to these things. I can focus, but when I push the button right down, all it does is focus for me. So now the focusing and the recording elements are sort of independent, which I like. So I can focus there, and then when I want to record, I can either just come up like that and record, or come back with your finger, however you want to do it. And I just find that easier. Or you've got this front recording button on the front, which is actually really easy to access. So you can focus, and then if I could get focus on that. Like I say, I'm a bit too close to these things, but hit the front focus and switch it off. I find they're just a little bit more responsive as well, so you can just keep kind of going with that button. It's nice and easy. You can switch it on and off quickly, where you've got the focus tied in on the other button, so I find you can't sort of stop and start recording quite so easily. And quite often you'll find you turn the camera off, stop recording, then something will quickly happen and you want to get it back on. And I just find there's a little bit more, there's a little bit more speed to doing it on the actual record buttons as opposed to the focus button. So, it's completely down to the user how they want to set that up. But for me, I prefer it that way. So, hopefully you found that helpful. If you have, give the video a like. If you want to see more GH6 content, then please subscribe to the channel.